My account won't let me go live. I'm gonna have to look at it.
It's telling me it's being live streamed.
Just right now, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Collection Connection and Talking Shh. I have a new contributor to the show from Them Bad Neighbors podcast. We've got Mo in his Mario Kart shirt. Mo, tell us a little bit about your channel and what you guys got going on.
Oh, well, you know, we do a bunch of comedy stuff on there. Any topic that's new, movies, reviews, TV shows, just a bunch of skits and stuff like that. You can follow us on YouTube mostly, and all social media platforms at Them Bad Neighbors with a Z, no spaces. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, cool. And you'll have, there'll be different contributors coming to the show today. We're going to be talking about the, I want to say sci-fi, horror, fantasy, fall movies and shows coming out currently this week. All of the contributors, as they're coming in, we'll give them introductions, but we have all of the links to all of their various projects below in here. So you can just click right on the link, see who they are and see what they're working on. And we're always glad to have them in here and to support them and their shows and their different things that they're working on.
Thanks, Nate. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no worries. So, Bad Neighbors, what's going on? I saw the last time we dropped something was 3 months ago.
I dropped something a month ago.
What? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I had some Nacho Libre stuff on there. Funny story about Nacho Libre. I did a security for Sarah Silverman at her house, and you know, a bunch of actors were coming, and Jack Black happened to stop by, and I said, "What's up?" Real cool guy. And I was like, "Man, you got to make a part 2 with fucking Chancho as the main character." He looks up at me and laughs. He's like, "All right," and then just like it goes inside the fucking party. But good guy, and it has a little skit that we did on there about Nacho Libre.
Yeah, that's cool. Their skits are pretty good. Like I was saying before you got on here, Fuzzy, the links to his channel, they're in below this one. So as you go back and find it, there's also a link to this is Fuzzy here from we're gonna replace the Nick Vargad. Let's see. Fuzzy and the Fat Man.
Yeah.
So Fuzzy's got a channel that he is blossoming and growing, and he's got watering. He's got some interesting things on that channel. Most recently, I think he had a movie review. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, House of 1,000 Corpses is our newest video, and all October we'll be doing horror movies, and you know, we're taking suggestions. So even if you guys have some suggestions, I am willing to sit through the movie just for you to let you know how good or bad it was. But the problem with me, as you know, is I'm an optimist. You know, like I literally, I said it in my first video, but I don't care, you know, how bad the movie is, in my opinion. If you made the movie and it made it to the screen, I'm more proud of you than your parents are. You know what I mean? Like that's some hard shit to do. So
it's not
I'm always
easy.
like,
it's fucking not difficult like a mother. Yeah.
And if it's somewhat coherent, I'm just like, okay, you know what, dude, like that, you know, if you ever hear me go, the title sequence was spelled correctly, then that means the movie was pretty fucking bad, dude. Like, you know, I got that, like the probably the worst one I've seen recently was that Johnny Depp one about the Tupac murders. Like, it is bad. Like
a Johnny Depp movie about Tupac murders.
Exactly. That's what happened. No one saw it, and I don't blame no one seeing it. Like, but it was.
And Johnny Depp was in it.
Yeah, he plays the cop that's investigating the murder of Tupac and Biggie, And I already, I've known the story for a while, but when I watched this movie, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like they gave him the worst makeup like I've ever seen, dude. Like I've made lower budget movies than that, and they looked way better.
City of Lives.
There it is. I was about to say City of something. I was like, it's not
City
City
of Lives. Johnny Depp investigates notorious B.I.G. and Tupac murders and long shelf movie now released. Oh, okay, March 19th.
It was garbage, dude. Like I was like, oh my god,
2001.
But it came out during COVID. Like that's how I was gonna watch. So I had it, and about a couple weeks ago, I sat down and watched. I was like, oh, just watch this shit. And I sat down and watched it. I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like what? Someone paid money for that. Like I couldn't believe it. Like, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing on the channel is watching there. So this month is just horror movies. Next month we're thinking about
it's the month, right?
Yeah, it's the month to do it. So
yeah.
Next month I think we're gonna do like holiday, like not Christmas ones, but like family, like
there's enough. There's not a lot of
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving movies, and there's enough Christmas movies where you can have that shit run for 2 months.
Oh yeah, no, my plan for Christmas is I'm gonna do I'm gonna call it a fuzzy Christmas movies. So these are Christmas movies that I watch every year on Christmas.
We did It's a Wonderful Life last year.
I hate that movie.
They were mad at me for picking it, and then they all ended up getting teary-eyed when we were doing the review for it.
Dude, no, it is an emotional movie, but that movie has been played to death so much. It's just I can't take. It's the same thing with A Christmas Story. I love A Christmas Story.
That was my next.
I love that movie.
It's gonna be another fucking Christmas story.
I love that movie.
Did they remake that somehow?
No, they made a sequel. But they're supposedly working on another sequel with Ralphie. Like he's gonna direct it. He's gonna be in it. So I was like, I'll watch that, but like. You can't tell me A Christmas growing up that you didn't have that on repeat in the background somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like I love that movie, but I fucking hate it. Like I could quote that movie all day and it's like a tick. It's like a nervous tick in the back of my mind, So, but then
next contributors here, Make Havoc. We got his link below, but you can find him on Instagram at Make Havoc 24/7. What's going on, Havoc?
What's going on,
my dude?
I love that sketch. Tell me about it.
Oh, hold on. Let me post it here really quick. Or let's see. How do I do it? Shit. Hold on.
Uh-oh, he broke it.
Let's see here. Let me add it really quick.
So Them Bad Neighbors, Vargas. If you get a chance, like I said, follow the link to his show. I've known this guy. We used to work together at Chuck E. Cheese. So nice. me and him go back like 20 plus years, and we ride mountain bikes together right now still.
Nice.
And
you guys got more energy.
What's that?
I say you guys got more energy than me, man.
I didn't start off with energy, man. I mean, I've known you for like 10.
I've had a couple of these already.
It's about 10 years. In fact, this month is a 10-year anniversary of when we all met.
Yep. Of the union.
Which is a trip because that's like a quarter of my life at this point, right?
Yep.
Right. So that's a significant. Chunk. That's it. It's here.
It's potent.
Here, Belle.
What is that, Havoc?
So, Them Bad Neighbors. It's like a skit show, and we got a couple of stony Latino dudes, and they've got some really. It's new. It's a little bit rough, but they got some really good, funny ideas. And I swear to God, if you ever wanted a diehard fan, that guy, it's fucking fuzzy. Like for somebody to be like, if he didn't meet you here and he met you after seeing your show, he would like want your autograph, and he would have you sign his mullet wig.
I appreciate it when fucking people, like I said, I just told you, if you get it to the screen, it could be on the YouTube screen anywhere. I'm more proud of you than your fucking parents are, dude, because fucking that's hard shit. That's very hard shit. Yeah,
thanks, man. Yeah, you definitely got to check us out, man. We got a bunch of funny stuff on there. Just a couple potheads, doing some crazy shit.
It's my kind of
stoners,
shit.
you know,
Dude.
having
That's
fun.
that's
You
my
know?
kind of shit.
Yeah.
They had me go on there a couple months ago, talk about Marvel MCU stuff. So that was fun. Got to go into their hot box. I left there a little bit happy.
Havok has to deal with that, huh?
All the time.
I when Havok rolls with me, I swear he gets in there with wide eyes, and when he leaves, he looks like a little chinito.
I remember they did this one where they were doing their song intro for their show, and they green screened themselves in with the Golden Girls.
Yes.
Yeah, our Golden Girls intro. Yeah. My buddy C-Dog, that's my other half of the show. He's a big fan of the Golden Girls. So when I brought that up, he just jumped on it. He was like, "I know exactly what we're gonna do."
And they
That
had
was his
begun,
shit,
they had
man. He
begun
just
working on that.
he
Like
just
I want
came
to
back.
say a month before Betty White died, and by the time they released it, she had just died. So they didn't even get a chance to do their. It was a weird lineup.
It was. She had just passed away, but I'll say my buddy just came back from a cruise, and on the cruise they had a little Golden Girls competition or whatnot. And he came back home with a trophy and shit, like all proud of that, like he won a fucking marathon or something.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, he loves the Golden Girls, man. But
that was me and my grandma's show. That was one of our shows we would watch together because I was always digging. I liked Betty White. She was dope. Like she's a silly old lady and shit.
She's funny. Yeah.
She was dope. And then the slut. I love the slut. I forget her name. Blanche, not Blanche.
Blanche or fucking
the slutty
my
one.
buddy C-Dog, he would tell you all of them like that.
Yeah, the slut one, dude. I was always like, I hope I'm old and I get to hang out with that lady. Like,
yeah, it's amazing, man. They look so old in the show, and they were all like 40, 50 years old, right? Like they weren't that old. Yeah.
That was life riding you hard right there, dude.
That was yeah.
So Havok, what's that sketch of?
Oh, so I've been trying to get just as you guys know, it's I've been to the 90s stuff, so I've been trying to get the entire Wildcats characters in the sketches. So my awesome friend Kenneth Rockeforth started doing them for me, and I already got this is my fourth one. And this is of course, the girl of the team, the main girl, because there's a couple other girls, and the badass one, and her name's Celet or Celat, or however you want to say it. And dude, the way he made this, the way it looks in person, it's fucking beautiful, dude. Like he outdid himself. I mean, I have the other ones that he did. He basically did this one right here, right? That's
I remember that one. Yeah, no, I remember that.
Yeah, that shit looks pretty dope, huh?
He did that one. He did. I don't know if I have the other ones with me yet here, but I don't think I do. But
yeah, no, I remember that one.
But yeah, so this is the fourth character, and I still need 4 more. So and he's a friend of mine, so he's giving me a good deal on all these sketches that I'm getting from him.
Dude, it's dope. That's very dope, dude.
And so yeah,
he literally I was, because he was gonna it was last weekend, Fuzz, the weekend that you had that you messed up your tooth.
Yeah.
Sunday they had a con up there in Sacramento. 1-day con on Sunday. I was gonna go. I was gonna tell you to go with me because there was Kenneth was gonna be there and a couple other artists, and it was it's a little bit above where we're usually at, so we could find new stuff.
Yeah.
And so, but you messed up your tooth, And
Still messed up, dude. I'm drinking. I just took a pain pill and some mixed drink here to take it away, baby.
Give me a quick second.
If it doesn't take it away,
Give me a quick second, guys. We want to welcome
Either one.
We want to welcome
You'll be happy
Isaac
with
from the
either
Comic
one.
Cave. Comic Cave's relaunching their channel, and I've got a link to their channel below, a link to their newest video, really cool interview with Rodney Barnes, famous for a ton of cool stuff. And the interview link itself is right below this video. So I don't want to tell you to leave us and go check it out, but as soon as this is over, check out their video, because we want those. I will always love them, and we always want them to be the best that they can be. Welcome,
They
Isaac.
did a good interview. I
What
like
up?
that. You guys
Thank
did
you.
good, dude.
Thank you guys.
Isaac, you like my Isaac stash?
I
Feel like-
it needs to get a little dirtier, but you're getting there. I want to
You
say
don't got the
first and
vato ends
foremost,
like Isaac does.
happy anniversary.
That's right.
10 years strong.
Is it today?
It's
I
tomorrow.
think
I
it's
think.
today. Tomorrow, I think.
It's this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's when we all started hanging out a lot.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's a long 10 years, man. That's a quarter of our lives, most of us, right?
Definitely.
Or a fifth for us old guys.
Also want to
Well,
say
I mean, that's longer than Grayson's been alive.
that's longer than some Hollywood marriages.
Yep.
Also, thanks guys for coming out this past weekend. My son had an awesome time. All the gifts you
Good.
guys gave him, he loved
Did you
it.
guys get to
He liked
race
mine
yet?
the most. Tell
As
how
soon
it
as
is.
as
Dude,
soon as everybody started leaving, he was ripping open that racetrack and building in the living room. So
Ah,
Grayson's such a nice kid. Oh, such a nice kid. Because we were gonna send you videos talking shit about your present, right? But it was me, me fucking around,
yeah.
And so we were gonna do it, and then Isaac's no, telling because usually when I tell Grayson to do something, he always does it. And so Isaac was there, right? So Isaac was the good influence, like, no, don't do it, that's mean. And
being his parent.
And
Being
then
a dad.
yeah, being a dad, right? And so Grayson stands up, he's all like, no, I can't do that to, did he say Fuzzy or did he say, no, he couldn't say Nick correctly, he said Nick.
Yeah.
I can't do that to Nick. And then he went like this, even though it's fucking small and shit, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah,
This guy, dude,
talking all shit,
such an instigator.
And,
I know, dude.
but
I was dying.
dude, but hey, I gotta say though, he opened up, he built yours first.
But that was because it's a smaller one. That's why he was
Nah,
like,
it's-
this
it's
is
He
dope,
opened
dude.
it. He opened it, and
It's
it was
dope.
built.
It's dope.
What
I
is it?
like
What you
it.
got?
It's like a
It was
shark
just-
mouth.
Yeah.
It's the name where it's the Latinx
It's a
community.
Latinx thing more.
That was the other
Community
reason why
internet?
I got it. I was like, I go, look, he can have Jose as a minifigure, play with his
Oh,
uncle
fuck.
Jose. But I was like, when I got it right, dude, in my hand, I go, oh, it's Black Panther. Cool. I threw it in the box and I fucking take it out. Yeah, there it is. That's dope, dude.
Like, look at that. That thing's dope. I don't know why Steve was talking so much shit on it.
Hey, that's
Hey,
clean.
no.
dude.
I
And
was
it
having a
looks
good time talking shit about that little fucking
Look
president.
at that.
You know?
Yeah.
That Namor.
But that's why I got the Black Panther and that fucking exosuit. Because I was like, well, you can't have this without Black Panther. What the fuck? I threw it in there. I was
Hey.
like, shit.
Came with Suri.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
that's
this
what it
This was a dope set. I was gonna buy it. You saved me money.
Hey,
It
No,
looks like
I-
you're having more fun with it than your son, man.
Well,
Me-
he built
me-
it, and I was building mine. I was building the
he
haunted
went.
house.
No. Hey, wait. Hold up. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Hold that,
Oh
right? Show that.
shit!
Wait. So Grayson, the night when we got there to the house, right? Because me and Isaac got really drunk.
I blacked out.
Yeah, so I couldn't drive, so I blacked out on the couch. But Isaac literally, basically got naked and just went straight to his room, right? Blacked out.
Look at this guy's all.
Oh, look at that beauty right there!
Oh,
Fucking A.
dude.
That's gorgeous, right? I want that one.
Yeah, that one I got to get too. Shit.
And so so Grayson was like opening all his stuff, not opening, but just getting them off the bags, so he was putting all this,
He
he got
wanted to line
mine,
them up.
yeah, he was lining them up ready to go.
Every birthday when he gets all his gifts, he likes to line them up and just like step back and look and be like, special birthday.
And so he goes like this. We're talking about the presents, right? So he's like, he likes yours. He loves mine.
Of course, he loves mine.
I know. I love it. He likes yours. He loves mine.
No, but he definitely loved fucking Nando's ones, right?
Oh yeah.
And so, but then
I
he's
love
like
Nando's one. I wanted Nando's one. I was like, why Nando give me that?
And so he's like, he's all this and that. And then I was talking to him, right? And he's all like, oh yeah, and look at what my dad got, that crappy ass haunted house. And he was just talking all this shit about his.
Look at that thing.
Oh, that's beautiful, dude.
That's fucking badass.
Nando had to do a 1-up on us, that bastard.
Yeah, well, his Nando, he's got the connect, dude. So
Yeah, dude, that's a beautiful present right there. But
Nando got more Lego than Lego.
But yeah, it was a fun night, dude. I had a great time just chilling there with the kids and all.
You don't have to bring any more. You're good.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was a good
Dude,
time.
I had a great time just watching wrestling with the kids. Like
Dang, the little bit that
I was having a
watched
great
with them,
time.
Dude, but I'm glad we bounced with it because I think my kid would have fucking scared all you guys when Bray showed up. Dude, I'm telling you, like we were talking about it earlier, like the kid screamed so loud in the car, I almost crashed. We almost crashed because like, so what the fuck,
Dude, the way he came
That's
out,
not
bro,
what I was
like,
told.
It was awesome.
All right, I think there's enough of us here. We can get the normal rigmarole started, and per usual, we start soft and then we end up we go high because the high is really high this week. The high was so fucking high this week, so we'll just start it. Mo, you're gonna get to catch up. Mo, I don't know if you've met Isaac. I don't think you've met Isaac or not. But Isaac, Mo watches our shit, so he knows who Isaac is.
I know you because I've seen you on your channel.
My buddy
you.
Moses, we go back like 20 years.
I
We used to
like
work together at Chuck E.
Bad
Cheese.
Neighbors.
Yeah, that's bad.
There's links. There's links to his show below as
cool.
well.
Awesome.
And I think you'll like it. It's a I'll say this to piss him off. It's a Latinx comedy show.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what that Latinx bullshit is, but
need
it is
more of that. Like,
two stoners that happen to be Latinos doing a show. Yeah.
so you're like,
There's nothing wrong with that next, Doc.
No, definitely is. Yeah.
Dope.
But I don't want to stir anything up. I'm new to the show, so I don't want to.
All right, let's get rolling. Or for those of you who already rolled yours, let's get talking. She-Hulk this week. She-Hulk finally had some kind of action going on with it. We'll start with Havok. What are your thoughts on this one?
Again, the last 2 minutes was the only good thing about this garbage ass show. Right? Again, it's always been the last 2 minutes. Hey, but I'll give them props because at the end, it finally showed, the true colors of the people around her. If you haven't watched it, it's gonna be spoilers. People who are seeing this, but those cops showed up real quick.
Real quick. I told you, Mo. Those cops showed up too quick.
I see that. I saw that.
The owner of the where she works at, the law firm, they had those dudes on standby, so he was already scared of that broad, anyways. But watching that portion when they started putting stuff of hers through, like showing it in the videos, I was like, oh, I felt bad for her. Like on that part, I was like, okay, that's kind of shitty, putting your personal stuff out there to everybody to see just to embarrass you.
And she's a whore.
And yeah, it's still like I was like that, and that's kind of shitty. And then when she started hulking out, I was like, okay, here we go. This is getting better. And but I guess this is the whole plan, either for the leader or whoever is behind this, to get her to the like at least vulnerable, I guess I might say. But to me, that was the last 2 minutes, or let's say 5 minutes, was the best part of the show. Oh no! Plus, of course, Daredevil. Daredevil's always good. No matter what, he's a great actor. And
dude, Daredevil is just slinging dick all over the MCU.
That's
Oh
literally what
my
I was gonna say.
God.
Like Hell Destroyer put it best. He's like, when they said that Daredevil was gonna be in She-Hulk, I didn't think they meant literally inside of her. It was 4 for 4.
Well, that's right. She-Hulk, Elektra,
Jessica
Jones. That's the one I'm jealous
and
about.
Karen Page.
Ugh, God, I hated that chick, dude.
You didn't like Karen Page?
No, me neither.
Dude,
like
oh my
super
God.
smart, dude.
No, she wasn't that
She was
super smart.
smart.
No, she
I'm
wasn't.
smarter
Like,
than she was.
yeah.
They were like, nah.
She was not super smart.
You're thinking of the wrong Karen, dude. Like the one I saw was like, yeah. See, dude, I'm smarter.
Yeah. Hey, no, that dude, that playboy right there, like
That playboy right there.
yeah,
Dude,
he be throwing that dick left and right. He's a ladies. I can't see nothing, but I'm gonna see that pussy.
He acts like it's his cane.
Me and the boys were watching it, and my kid kind of looked at me weird, like really, and I looked at him, I go, Daredevil's James Bond of the Marvel universe. He gets to bang everybody, kick everyone's ass, and then just walk off into the night, dude. Like, it never have any repercussions for what the fuck happened to him. You know what I mean? Like,
and because he has a disability, he gets to stay white. He gets to still be a white man. He doesn't have to get. What's up?
And he did the walk of shame too. He's all like, "I'm gonna
That
do
was
the walk
with his
of
costume."
shame.
Oh, that was pretty comedy.
That was-
I'll do the walk of shame, and you know what? I'm gonna take off my shoes because I never feel grass in fucking New York, so I'm gonna just walk it off. I was like, "Damn, homie."
No, the best line was her homie when she walked in, and she's like, I just saw some dude in a yellow suit doing the walk of shame, and then she stops and looks at her like, oh, okay, cool, all right, and then just walked away. Like, I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome, dude. I like that.
Great show.
I'm
Fantastic.
hoping the next episode. I'm hoping.
You know what?
now
I was
that
entertained. You know what? It seems like it's going in a direction. I wasn't feeling it too much at first, but I feel like it's going somewhere. And
Finally.
Although I haven't always been entertained, I was entertained this last time. I think if it wasn't for the homework of doing this show, I might not have stayed on with it, but I'm glad I have.
Definitely.
It is getting little, like every 30 seconds of each show at the end, it's getting better and better and better. So finally, like last episode was the circle of friends.
The circle of jerk.
That was the best portion of it, and then now it got a lot better. Hopefully next. How many more episodes are there for the show?
1.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, remember her talking to the fourth wall about this. She was thinking that the episode was done, but no, there's the award ceremony. So,
Well, there's
pretty.
We said it in I said it in one like either last week or the week before or whatever, but I was like, they're building towards something. That's what all this shit was. And that's what it looks like it is. Cause like, that's what that video was all the shit we just watched in all those episodes. You know what I mean? And then, so now we understand why, my only complaint about that episode was that scene. And I like Havok was saying, I get it. Like I felt bad for her, but on the same token, I'm kind of like, I'm watching it going like,
Bless you.
I'm going like, all right, dude, like.
But could that episode? Sorry to cut you off. But
No, you're good. You're good.
Could that episode not replace 2 or 3 episodes previously to that, and then just had like a recap of everything that's happened to her, and just put it in that, because the show's it's just dreadfully long.
I think they're trying to drill it into you. They're trying to drill it into you.
Saying that it's getting somewhere, but it took 8 episodes to get to where it's going. Where they could have recapped all of that the way that they recapped it on that one, and just save 2-3 episodes and put more.
It's like a Russian car ride, right?
You know how it felt?
It felt like for next season.
All these heads on here, and not everybody even understands that reference anymore.
It felt like
the big long Russian car drive. Fuck.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't
But
know
it felt like a
what
long, a long
that
Dragon Ball
movie that
episode.
Lego had us watch, Polaris.
Yeah. There's a scene where they go on a car ride for like 20 minutes.
And it's literally
And-
just this car going all around freeways and shit, and it's literally just pulled back.
Oh,
and-
it's the one with Robert Pattinson, right? Or whatever.
no, this is an old film.
It's
flick.
highly influential, actually. Like I sense it's the
It's
kind of
like
movie
a-
that you'd watch in film
Yeah, it's
school.
like a sci-fi movie that started sci-fi.
Hilarious.
Tom Hardy did a movie like that. My wife was all obsessed with Tom Hardy, and it was literally that him driving to kill people, but they never showed
Clooney
him killing
remade it.
people.
Did you watch Bronson?
Oh yeah, dude.
That's
Charles
good.
You look
Bronson.
like him.
Fuck you. I ain't taking it in no ass. I look like a 70s fucking cop or a porn star, damn it, dude. That's what I
Look
look
like
like.
Bronson taking it in the ass.
If you have not seen Bronson,
Fuzzy does
it's one
have a
of-
look.
Yeah, it's
I-
Bronson.
He looks like
See, I'm
I
gonna
know, no,
shave
it's
this
good.
bitch off right now, dude.
He
I'm
looks
gonna
like
shave
a
it
cop
off.
right now.
he looks like a corrupt cop.
Corrupt cop who
A gay
takes it in the
70s
ass.
corrupt cop.
Why you gotta keep bringing it back to what me and Havok do on our private time? What are you doing? This is
Don't
public.
bring me your nasty
The mustache,
ass world.
the mustache,
Don't put me in
it
your
serves a
nasty ass
purpose,
world
right?
there.
It's the tickler.
That's right.
It's the flavor saver.
People, they don't know that.
Nom, 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 nom.
The flavor saver. It used to be good for rides home after a date. Good girl.
Unless you get that bad one. Oh God.
That's where you go to a restroom and it's missing.
Yeah, but
Or
think
there's a
about it. If
big
something's
spot
stinky,
missing.
dude, that shit's gonna be stuck under your nose all day.
The price
But do you
on
stick
moving a
around or
date.
run? I mean,
one day, remind me to tell you guys a story about foster home and Stinky. So I'll tell you that one day. Not here.
Dude, I'm
but-
telling you, bro. Well, I need to have fuzzy stories, dude. It'll be like Chappelle's show when Eddie or Charlie Murphy would fucking tell his stories like,
There you go.
"Fuck your
Hey,
couch."
how about this? How about this, dude? I'll film some stories. Them bad neighbors fucking do the skits that go along with the fucking thing. You know what I mean? As I'm telling the story,
Dude,
and then we could cast
That's a great
commentators on
collab,
these
man.
guys and
Fuck
fucking.
yeah.
Dude.
There you go, dude. I'm down.
that's
Dude.
a great
So
collab.
down
I'm
to
all
do
for
that.
it, man. Fuck yeah.
Hey, the homeless.
Hey,
His
but hey,
Comic-Con
but be careful.
stories.
Be careful, bad neighbors. There's gonna be a lot of gay stuff happening on that. So
Oh shit! Then you haven't seen our
So,
clothing.
guys,
Just look. You
Better
you
be
can just
ready.
all you
There's a lot
gotta
of
know
butt stuff. So
is Havok will be your person that you go to for references. Like he'll be like,
Yeah,
"Is this
no,
how
no,
it's
don't
done?" And
put
then
me in
he'll
your-
tell
His
you.
address half the
Yeah,
time
right.
on the
Let me
show.
ask
It's like the
Sorry,
cop
sorry.
you hire on a cop show. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why he
I'm the
doesn't
cop you
give you
show
a
his
warning.
face.
Mo's either got his
You're
shirt off
neighbors.
or a dress on.
He has a stain right here on his face right now. He just doesn't want
I'll
to
give
Terminate.
you.
I
I'll
always
give you
put
a warning.
on my shirt. My buddy C-Dog's like, "Come on, dude, just fucking put your shirt on, dude." What's the problem?
Make Havoc
Dude, one time
stage
my wife
name is
walked
Money
in on us
Shot,
back
'cause he
here
takes all the money
and
shots.
on my fucking
Oh, no.
like little low cut underwears and fucking almost butt naked, dude. Wife walks
Oh.
out like, "Oh yeah, fuck
Yeah,
yes,
so
I'm not
yeah,
coming
yeah.
back here
So you guys
anymore."
better be careful though, right? So your
I'll tell you what. I'll
I'll
make sure there's no butt stuff. If we do have the stuff with Havok, we'll make sure it's 2 girls and not 2 guys. How about that, dude?
Well,
You know
you
what I
got
mean?
this
that-
skit
that-
where they're in
I'm
a-
okay with it,
They're in a
man.
cockpit of a plane that's crashing, doing drugs and shit. They're like sniffing lines off the control panel, and like the stewardesses are coming in there and lap dancing for them. But the stewardesses are
In the
them
bed.
dressed in drag. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Their shit is good, dude.
Well, I'm down.
Yeah,
Like I've been saying it for a couple months now. Like I've been thinking about it. Like I watch a lot of comic stuff, like comic book stuff, and it's everyone just sitting around talking about, comics and stuff. I was like, but the one thing missing is like some fucking jokes, like some personal jokes towards the comic community that, like, maybe broaden it out. But you could do stuff like that when, like you said, we could do stuff about. I'll tell stories, dude. I give a shit.
could-
dude.
Well, we could
we'll
put you
definitely have
in
on
a
our
blue
show, man. If
room.
you want to come through one?
I'm
Well,
down,
they-
A
dude.
blue
I'm
room,
always
just like
down.
Charlie Murphy, and you tell the story, and then it'll pan in on the neighbors being the being the guys that oh man, that'd be great.
Hell yeah.
All right, we got She-Hulk taken care of. Moving on to Andor. Now I'll start off with Andor. It's been different. We already established that Fuzzy and I want to see lightsabers and the
Lightsabers
Force and
and
different
Jedis.
things.
Okay, but I'm
But if
taking
ever
some
there
of that
was an
back.
unnecessary fucking episode, it was this one. Like you want the backstory to, like Liz was saying last time. You get the backstory to what happens and the Bontans that lost their lives to deliver the plans. But this was the backstory to the backstory, and fuck that. It was so fucking.
It was the backstory of the
unnecessary.
backstory to another backstory that we'll probably get in another backstory.
Okay,
So-
I rarely agree with Nate, but on this one right here, this episode was a filler. Like it was straight
Yeah.
filler. It had if we didn't watch this episode, it wouldn't even affect it on the story. Like if it ever showed up.
Actually,
That-
it might, because you saw that dude was a part of the Empire. He was a higher up on the Empire. He was
No,
in
but they
charge
said
of
that
whole
already at the
thing.
beginning when he showed up at the planet. They already said he was part of the
Yeah,
of
they
the
did,
high
but we
ranks.
didn't know what extent he was a part of the Empire until we saw this episode. We saw he was the ball buster. He was the one making sure everything was done properly, and he was the one that when they saw him come, they're like, "Oh fuck, he's coming."
Well,
So
yeah, but I'm
when
saying
I
they
first
did
met him,
say that.
I thought he was just like a worker.
No,
that
they said it was a
was
high
there.
rank. They said it was a high rank person in the on there at
Yeah, I
the
don't
Yeah,
beginning.
but that's as easy as a screen crawl. Dun, 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 dun. This guy's the district manager from the Empire. Dun, 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 dun. And you say 45 minutes, dude. Like, how much
Yeah,
do you need
other
all
than
that?
that, the whole them like training and all that for this was slow. And my wife at one point was like, "Are you enjoying yourself watching this shit?" Because she's
Wow.
the
This
same way.
episode was
Your wife's
it
rad,
was a
man.
filler.
I'll kind of agree with you guys too there, but again, I'm an optimist. I think there's something that has, besides knowing that there's something in there that has to tie everything
Yeah,
together.
definitely.
Tony Gilroy doesn't do things for no reason. You know what I mean? He's a fucking, and when I was watching this, I finally caught up. You know, I'm all caught up on it now, and I was like,
I'm
okay,
sorry, bro. That's the one you got caught up with? Fuck.
yeah. I was like, I'm all okay. Well, I guess this is how we're gonna go. You know, and they're like. And then I'm like, okay, I get it. And I get the whole following the backstory of it. And I was okay with it. Like with a lot of the laser, because they were getting pretty gangster with some of those laser shootouts. I was like, fuck, dude. He flipped that thing on when they were busting out of that room, when he was trying to get the box when they first met and shit.
Oh, and he shoots and he makes all those.
He was just, I was like, God damn, dude, like that's badass. But then, you know, so I was gonna say, you know what, maybe I could do without the lightsaber hum, you know, right now. But then we saw the last one. I went, someone pull out a lightsaber and just cut him in half like that, and then I'll be happy. I'm a happy camper at that point. But
So
It's
if
magic.
someone's new to this show, I haven't seen it. I see that there's 5 episodes here, and I didn't know this show was out. What is the storyline? What's it about? Where's it going? Where does it follow from the movie or the TV show
So
or
Rogue
whatnot?
One, he died in Rogue One. So now
All right.
we're seeing who he is and how he became a part of like the rebellion, and we're seeing the birth of the rebellion, and we're seeing a lot of the people who were a part of bringing down that part of the Empire with the Death Star plans and all that. We see the growing of.
So this is like a
the rebels.
prequel to Rogue One?
Yeah,
kinda?
this is a
Right.
prequel to Rogue One for the rebels, and
Gotcha.
we're seeing the
Ah.
birth of the rebels and the birth of the Empire as it's growing in the systems as well.
that's what the one
The
thing I
next
hate.
episode, we get to see the birth of the birth.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
We're
but
yawning.
when you know that the main character, like we already know how he dies. You know what I mean? We know that he's not going to survive, you know, live this long life. So you almost can't like hope for goodness off of him. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh, okay, like, you know,
You already know the outcome, so
yeah, you know, give me something different, dude. You know.
yeah, I got you.
But again, I am
Really
liking
quick.
it. I am liking it.
Then
Really
what
quick,
about- okay.
everybody. Got a quick intro. This is another the second third of the Comic Cave. and a longtime contributor to Collection Connection. And like we stated previously, when Isaac came on board, we've got links to their newest Rodney Barnes interview below on this channel. So if you want to, make sure you stay through this, but click on that link and see what the Comic Cave guys are doing, because there's always great things going on that channel.
But yeah, that Andor's good. And Lego, what are you drawing today? And when do I get to pay my money for my Kickstarter?
Oh man, so Kickstarter launching. You're making me think, man.
Say, come on, man, you gotta help me.
October 31st, we are launching a Kickstarter.
Bless you.
The one day I spend all my money on garbage. The one day I spend.
We put it the day before rent's due, so you know we got to get priorities going. But
when that goes through, Lego, send me the link. I'll post it on the on like the message board on the channel.
Oh, awesome, dude! Thank you. Yes, we'll be posting tons about it leading up to it. There's going to be a couple different tiers.
This is the first I've heard about it.
Oh, right on, dude.
Yeah, it out, dude. Pimp it out. What do we got going on?
It is 48 pages of absolute madness, man. It's Rhino and Juggernaut centered stories.
I've been seeing those kind of like wrestling and shit too, right?
Oh yeah. Mine's a wrestling story. Rhino and Juggernaut versus Wolverine. It's awesome.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun, and I had to use Fuzzy. Fuzzy is my announcer in there. I had to have that voice going, man, through my head while I put it together. So thank you, man.
You're my man, dude. I can't wait, dude. Like I'm literally, I showed my kid that one page you had done, dude, and he was like, dude, that looks bad. I'm like, I know it looks badass, dude. That's why we're gonna get it. We gotta get 5.
We gotta get 5.
We'll get you on the retailer program.
Always got to give it up to Fuzzy. I remember Fuzzy and I wore the same hat for a minute, and I retired it. I'm like, you know what? You can have the fedora. There can only be one dude in the crew with the same hat, so I gave it to you. Besides, I still got hair.
I forgot you wore the fedora too.
Yeah.
Mine's all gone, dude.
I forgot you wore the fedora too.
Yeah, that was my OG thing. I even had a little tag in it that said press.
I've always wanted to
I'm
have one of
kidding.
those. I wanted one of those to say Fuzzy and the Fat Man right there, dude. But I was just like, nah, it's going too far, dog. I can't label a hat, dude. Oh, dude, man. But fucking, what did you watch Andor, Lego?
I haven't had a chance, man. I've heard nothing but good things and bad things. So
he's like, I'm not rushing.
Yeah, I'll get to it for sure. But the good things that I did hear about it made me really think they're probably like good things. So I want to check it out.
All right.
What's the consensus on here? Have we has everybody watched it yet, or
I'm giving it a thumbs up.
Figure out where it's at and don't watch the last one we just saw.
Yeah, the last one was bad. The last
one was bad.
Lego,
All right,
what's up, man? Good to see you.
You too, brother. How are you, Mo?
How you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
I know it's been a minute. It was good when I popped on. I was like, oh hell yeah, Mo's here.
Fuck yeah, it's good to see you, man. Shit,
You
gotta get back on the fucking on the field with us, on the tracks.
I know it. I know.
He needs to go
He got
with
his
the
bike
Baby
fixed
Dorn.
too.
Yeah, my bike's totally good. It's all good.
We just got to get you a dropper, dude.
We just gotta get you out there, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, the GT's hooked up too, bro. You want to go hardtailing it, dude.
I like my squish.
And Mo got Optimus now.
Oh yeah. Sick,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah,
How you liking that?
I love it, man. I feel a lot better on the bike, a lot more confidence, a lot better. My old bike was just fucking felt like it's gonna fall apart on a drop or some shit, you know. Just fucking
Oh, right on. That's not how you want to be taking it.
Today's the day it's gonna break.
Yeah, definitely, right? Like in the middle of a drop or some shit.
Dude, the first day Mo's hit me up, he's like, hey, I want to go ride bikes with you. I actually hit my wife up. you think Nate would be mad if I wanted to go ride bikes with him? She's like, dude, what the fuck? Why doesn't Mo just talk to you? I'm like, I don't know. So I fucking like, yeah, bro, you want to ride with this? I was like, don't buy a bike. Because everybody thinks like, I'm just going to go to Walmart and spend $300 and buy this bike. That's a lot of money. It'll be a great bike. And
when you don't know, you just don't know. You buy shitty bikes and you think.
And I was like, don't do it. I got a bike you can use. Don't do it. Yeah, he broke his bike the first day, and then we fixed it, and he broke it the second day.
Yeah, the tires popped the first day. The second day, the derailleur broke, and then I think I only used it. I never used it after that. I got it fixed, and I just use it on the riverbed now. It works.
So yeah, it's a really fun hobby, man. Changed my life.
Definitely is.
And we miss Lego out there. Lego had the jankiest bike and the biggest balls.
He did, man.
Like he rode that bike to the extreme of its capabilities for sure. It's like, dude, the only way you can ride this bike is if you can suck your own dick. And Lego's flexible enough. I haven't seen him do it, but if anybody I know could.
He hit a jump and he was doming himself.
There's been word that he can.
And then he still was able to land it. What the fuck was that? That's called the Superdome.
He lands and then spits.
Lego, the
While
oil
killing
fields
a
are
bird
gone.
as it's flying by, he knocks the bird out.
The oil fields are totally gone. They ripped everything out with a bulldozer. So it's just fucking, yeah. But they fixed the road gap again. So that's back.
Oh, that's cool. Road gap's nice.
Road gap's nice. All right. So we got She-Hulk. We got Andor. Where are we at? Look, you guys ready? Who was able to catch Werewolf by Night?
I didn't get to watch it.
I watched it. Steve watched it. He's not even there. He fell asleep.
No, he didn't. We would hear him if he did.
Dick.
I wanted that.
Mo, did you get a chance to watch Werewolf by Night?
No.
No. All right. So Isaac, you and me got to talk about Werewolf by Night. All right. Black and white. But if you and the Fuzzy, this is for you, okay?
All right.
If you like the Universal movies, if you're a fan of The Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Mummy, those old school like that, I don't want to say campy.
Dude, I hear
snoring.
Him. I hear him.
Oh no.
Times are tough. In the middle of the show.
We got who was it?
Was that boring?
No, who was it that fell asleep on the live stream? Dale Keown?
Oh,
yeah. That was a good one, dude.
That was an amazing one. That one was.
He was like this. And just passed out and left it recorded for I don't know how long was he out?
4 hours.
Hours.
Yeah, I was about to say hours.
No, he was out for a long, like 8 hours.
I scrubbed it and watched it and fast forward, and I even wait until I saw him move. I was like, oh shit, and then he goes like right back to sleep.
What the fuck? This still on?
So there's a comic artist. He was doing a podcast like live stream thing, Mo, and he fell asleep and just woke up, and he's like went back into the show and fucking let it back out.
Did it skip a beat, huh?
Oh shit, he woke up. He just had dude, he just sounded like he was suffocating there for a second. Dude, I'm fucking.
You up?
You okay?
Oh yeah.
We're talking
forget the water went in the wrong hole.
That's what she said.
Doing butt chugs.
He's like, I have a drinking problem. He throws the water over his corner.
we're talking Werewolf by Night. I liked how
Sorry. He just fucking went right back into it. Okay, I'm good. Go ahead.
I like how
What network is that?
it's on a Disney Plus.
Disney Plus?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
another Marvel thing.
So okay, so Havoc was saying earlier that it, if you, like Nathan said, it was very much like the Black Lagoon, like old school like monster movies. But I kept reading about the transformation, and I'm a werewolf junkie. Like I literally showed the boy Silver Bullet this
It
weekend.
wasn't a
Like
great
that-
transformation.
That's what everyone was saying.
It was
like
it was
shitty.
you don't see anything. It's just you see
A little
spoiler
silhouette.
alert for anybody who's whatever, but silhouette. So it's the shadow transforms.
And
Down
They
then
spent
like
all the
that.
money on Man Thing.
yeah, he's not
Man Thing was clean.
He's not a
Well, like,
Man Thing was
giant.
clean.
He's not a full blown giant werewolf. He's straight out makeup.
60s.
werewolf. Very, very simple. Very 1977 Marvel presents fucking Werewolf Man.
So they didn't give us like
They didn't give him the modern run where he's like a fucking giant ass werewolf.
He wasn't a lycanthrope fighting.
Yeah, he was a
fucking
straight out
caveman
Right.
sale.
1977 Werewolf Man.
Well, I'm okay with it not being like that, but at the same token, I don't want him to look like Teen Wolf and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's that's.
Now you can tell
literally-
it was fucking that.
It was all practical.
I'm just saying, like I want to see something like like I hate to say it, dude, but like Michael Jackson's Thriller, dude, like that's still one of the best transformations. And like, look, because it was a big body, it had a big ass wolf head, you know what I mean? But it wasn't overdone where you're looking at it going like, how did something 5'9" become fucking 7 feet tall? Like the Hulk, I'll believe. I love that, like he gets all monstrous and shit. But a werewolf, for some dumb reason, I'm just like, nah, dude, it can't. There's no way it can get that big. Like, no way. So
Everyone
I'm
says saw Werewolf. It was very okay. I do like the
Yeah.
black and white. I'd like Marvel to keep exploring into this direction, though. It
was-
seemed like
it was
they had a
awesome.
better
I
launch.
enjoyed it.
I was just watching the Universal failed launch of their Monster Universe when they got
Oh,
Tom
when they were
Cruise to
trying to
be the Mummy.
relaunch it, right?
Yeah, they were
Yep.
trying to, and they got Tom Cruise to be the Mummy, and the Mummy and Tom Cruise got way too Tom Cruise on it, and like took over halfway through the thing, and it just got bloated but simple, fucking
The Man Thing.
Man Thing was legit.
fantastic the way he looked, and at the banter at the very end between them was perfect.
That's the only
He
good
was
thing
like,
about it.
he was
That's
all,
the
I
only
want
good
to
thing
see
about it.
that
Again, the
show of
last
them
2
just
minutes.
on their adventures, and it's like, well, we did see one of their adventures.
It'll be better if it was the Man Thing and that werewolf as a buddy cop show, because the banter was pretty funny between them two.
Mm.
But other than that, like even having that girl, what was her name?
Elsa Bloodstone.
There was literally no point. It could have been any other girl in that fucking thing. It just doesn't even matter.
Well,
The
it was to
plot
show
itself,
that she has the Bloodstone now, so we're gonna see her somewhere along our.
the plot, like I
travel.
said, the plot was thin. It was
It was
like,
quick.
whatever.
It was simple.
yeah, it was just
I mean, it's
Yeah,
been an hour.
Yeah, it
You'll
was
lo-
quick, simple, straight to the point. Got it done. Bing bang boom. There's Man Thing. There's the werewolf.
More than a show, less
So-
than a movie.
Yeah. It was just
Nope.
a one shot, one and done, and I want to see more. I'll see
I could,
next
pa- I,
year's
could, I, could,
special.
I could pass it.
You'll
I'll
still like
check it out.
Don't
Yeah,
say you're.
I'll
But,
get
but
that.
you'll love it though. But see, it's your thing. It's like it's kind of garbagey, kind of like okay, stuff like that. So you'll love the fucking show.
You're lucky we're on the show talking shit, dude, because that's what you're doing, man. You fucking talking a bunch of shit. Let me tell you something, man. No one knows horror movies better than me, and those are classics, dude. No one. There's
Like I said, Yo,
Look, dude,
this is right your alley, baby.
there,
Right on your alley.
to this day, still people still reference the old Wolfman stuff. Fucking Silver Bullet, like I said,
Lon
showed the
Chaney.
boys. Yeah, dude, like you know, you watch them. Yeah, the acting's cheesy and shit, but the premise is awesome. You know what I mean? Like this one guy
There's no
going about his
premise.
day. See, just knocking shit down, dude. Just you want a hug. One of you guys are close to him, aren't you? Go give him a hug, dude. Do something, dude. Like you know. God damn.
Just because we got a show, it doesn't mean just because you get a Werewolf by Night show, it doesn't mean we have to be happy about it. I mean, it has to be good. And this so far, after the whole fight with Thanos, it's been mediocre at best.
All right, Josh. The
What
new
about
Josh
Spider-Man?
announced, guys.
What about Spider-Man?
How much time you got, buddy?
Same thing.
Spider-Man was good, dude.
Same
That was
thing.
really good. That had heart and everything, and they gave us like the one thing that had, like, I think, like again.
Oh, that's
if it
funny. Erwin Papa, when will Man Thing meet Groot? Who will bloom the biggest mushroom?
Was...
But I got Isaac was right though. Man Thing, look, they put all the money in Man Thing. Like they said, we'll throw all that money. Man Thing looked badass.
There's a
And then
scene
when
I
he
thought
was-
Fuzzy would like.
When he
Or
was
the,
destroying people with his man thing
Oh,
powers,
yeah.
it was dope.
It was
What about
dope.
the dead guy as a robot puppet welcoming
Garbage.
people? They got his body in a casket. It's like,
He looked like the
I
king
just-
from,
That's when they
finished
ran out of
watching the
money.
trailer.
That's when they ran
It
out of
looks
money.
pretty-
So they had to do that
It looks
garbage.
pretty funny.
yeah,
I'm
it's
down.
not
So it's
bad.
black and white, huh?
yeah.
Black and white. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Black and white. And he's trapped in a cage and he got out. And
What we'll do,
That's what I
Mo,
got
there's
from
a
the
there's a big correspondence for us cahooting to get all this shit together. So I'll start up a new link so that you can get in and see what's going on with what's going on. With
See,
this.
James loved it, dude. He watched it 3 times already.
Oh, Lewis?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. About to go a 4th time after this episode.
Well, that's the
Like
one I'm
good
leaving the
stuff.
show to watch. Is that one, and then I'm gonna watch my boys, them Bad Neighbors afterwards, dude.
appreciate you.
Oh shit!
All right, so
I just
let's
bit
see.
my tooth.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Is that the one?
Yep, it tickled.
Oh. Was that with some ice?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck.
I'm good, dude.
And
You don't sound good.
where's our Latinx guy? Where's our old Mexican guy?
It's right there.
Isn't that you?
Isn't that you?
Where's that
There he
Latinx
is.
at?
As far as I know, me and
Throw it
Lego
up,
are the only
Vargas.
ones in the crew that aren't Mexican. Like, the ones here.
I like how Steve says that.
Where's Jose at?
Where's the Latinx dude? That's you.
That's you,
Sanchez.
right?
Senor Sanchez.
That's Spanish, bro. That's Spanish. Get that right.
Spanish,
Goblin.
Mexican. My wife
Oh,
says the
fun
same
times.
thing. I call her Mexican. She gets very upset. Dude, I'm like, you're Mexican like me. She says, I am not Mexican. Oh shit. What are you, Puerto Rican?
Cuban? Cuban B?
She's Cuban B. That's right. No, she's giving me the dirty look right now. She's not Cuban
Fuck
B.
you up.
She's
She's about to
African.
stab you right now.
No. Oh shit.
He's about to have
If you-
another fucked up tooth.
I was about to say, if you just see it like that, dude, just don't panic. Dude, just if I don't get up, then you
It's just a domestic abuse happening.
know. It's foreplay. That's all it is. It's just
Foreplay.
foreplay.
Chunkla boomerang. All right, so we got She-Hulk, we got Andor, we got Werewolf by Night. We're moving along quickly, fastly. What else? Is anybody watching Lord of the Rings anymore, or am I just by myself in this?
No,
Just me,
sir.
huh?
Oh,
All right,
bro.
well,
Oh, buddy.
Let me
You
touch
and
on
the Scots. The Scots watch it.
You and the Scots.
Lord
Yeah,
of the
man.
Rings is finally moving. Although from what I'm getting from social media and YouTube and other things that apparently me and like 3 other people are the only ones still watching it. And I guess 2 of those other people are the Scotts and the other one's Bezos. So there's like a handful of us
Bezos
still
has
watching
it playing on every single home.
Whenever you
owns.
leave, your TV turns on.
Yeah, it turns on.
Alexa
it just
turns the
starts
TVs
playing
on
it.
and
Yeah.
plays that shit.
He fucking plugs in your Amazon Prime and he just fucking every device in the house that's left behind gets turned on.
Is that on Disney Plus too?
That's on Amazon.
Amazon. It's Rings of Power.
It's boring as power.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
liked Lord of the Rings,
I never
and
seen
you're
any
gonna
of the
hate
Lord of the
this.
Yeah,
Oh, you're a lucky man, dude. Let me tell you, you're a lucky man. So 3 movies about people walking and talking, and then a fight breaks out, and then they say, "Hey, we're gonna get there," and they go to the top of the mountain, and there's probably about another 50 days worth of walking, and then they end the movie. That's the first movie, and then the second movie is, guess where we are? We're walking, and we're walking some more, and then all of a sudden they get in another fight, and then the guy says, "Oh, I can shoot arrows as I slide down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Are we there yet? No." End the movie. Then the third one comes along, and they say, "Guess what? I'm a king." "Yeah, you're a king. You're gonna put a crown on your head. Let's fight these little midgets that come running at you and stuff. Hey, look, there's the fire. Throw the ring in the fire." And then at the end, have this weird scene with a bunch of midgets standing around hugging each other and
jumping on the bed.
Yeah, jumping on the bed and yeah, and I can take the Star Wars one. They give me 2 minutes of them doing this, dude. That's it. Not 20 minutes of it, dude.
That sounds great.
And they're straight out holding each other as they're jumping on the bed too.
And then you go, like, I remember I literally got my popcorn when he threw it, right? And the wars ended. It goes to black. I'm like, cool. And I grabbed my popcorn, my soda. I'm like, that it's over, dude. Like, I did it. And all of a sudden it kept going. I was like, oh, there's more? Like, what the fuck else is there to do? And I sat back down. I was like, something good better happen. And then after they jumped and did all that shit, and the credits rolled, I was like, you made me sit down for that? Fuck this movie. I walked out and shit. And then they put a director's cut that's even longer. Fucking hell.
Well, I'm glad I missed that fucking.
Film Age Studios. Film Age Studios, welcome
loves
back.
Lord of the Rings.
He does. He was the one who was mad at me. I'm the only one still watching the Film Age Studios, just so you know. You were so mad that I was shitting on it with my Kobe dunking on Dwight Howard meme. But, dude, I'm the only one still watching Lord of the Rings, man.
John says you sound like Randall from Clerks 2.
Well, I agree with Randall 110%, dude. Maybe I
like when he does
sound-
he's all, there's the movie, and he's walking, and then the leaf falls down. He's all, oh, end movie 2.
Like, that's the best description you can say of that movie. I was like, fuck,
He walks to the fire.
All right. What does the ring do? Why are they following this ring?
I don't remember. Something to do with evil powers, and it takes over that Gollum guy.
Lego's got the mic. Go, Lego.
All right, go.
Fire.
Fire.
Come on, explain it to me. Explain my.
Okay,
ignorance.
so the ring is like it's got all this like greed and power hungry, like everything that you could put as evil. It's like the Satan character puts it all into like his ring, and he's like, oh man, like anytime you put on the ring, you start getting corrupted by like evil. It's like kind of like a stand-in for like addiction, just in a general sense, you know, like these hobbits, like, and that's kind of the thing too. It's like the older hobbit passes the addiction down to the younger hobbit, and it's like, yeah, you get these powers when you're like out there and you're on your thing, but it takes a part of your soul while it happens. And so getting rid of that evil.
I didn't see that movie. Where was that movie? That wasn't the movie I saw. Like, I would watch
When they
that
wore the
movie.
ring, they would turn invisible.
I was gonna say the ring make them invisible when he put it on, but every time he put it on,
Hobbit does. Yeah.
It would make him like, it would take a piece of him every time. So as you could see, the more he kept putting on, he started looking more and more disheveled. That's why Golem was the way he was, because he wouldn't take it off.
Yeah,
Right, I
Gollum was
got-
a hobbit.
Yeah,
Right,
he was
I
originally
got-
a hobbit.
I got that part, right? But like Lego just pitched me a movie where I'm like, I would watch that shit. Like I would, I would watch that movie. I'm
You've
like,
seen it.
yeah, I'm like, let's what I did not see that. I sat through that movie. That was not it. I'm telling you,
Well,
there was a
I guess leading up to this, it was the Rings of Power. It means that the beginning of Lord of the Rings, they talk about how all of the different clans had a ring. They gave each of the people, like the elves had a ring and the orcs had a ring. I guess I'm paraphrasing and I could be way off base, but all of the clans had a ring. And then this ring became one ring to rule them all. That was the most powerful one.
That's why
And
that
it
line
was-
is one ring to rule them all.
So this is like
the
the
Rings
most
of
powerful
Power,
one.
a prequel to the Lord of Rings, or yeah.
This is
Okay.
when all of those rings were getting put together, apparently.
all right. I'll tell you what, Lego. This is what I'm gonna do. Now that I'm doing movie reviews, I'm gonna sit through that fucking
Don't
movie
do it!
again.
Don't
I'm gonna do
dude.
it. I'm gonna
They
I'm
do
gonna
it the director's cuts.
fuck
Hey.
you. No. There's only a certain
You're
amount of
gonna
pain
miss
I'll
the
take.
subtext if you can't. If you don't watch the whole experience, you're gonna miss.
Dude, by
Yeah,
the time
you
he
need the-
finishes watching
You
those,
need
he's gonna
the
look like Gandalf.
6-hour version for all three movies. Only 18 hours of your life is all we ask for.
Oh my god.
Hey, Fuzzy Lego, come to my house. We'll get blown and we'll watch them all. We'll fucking record it and make a fucking podcast out of it, man.
You know, I mean, that,
I like
that
that
sounds more
idea.
entertaining than
Well,
fucking me sitting there trying to watch it, dude. Because I sat through that Rings of Power first episode, and halfway through, I went, "Nope," and I don't say no. I rarely will say. These guys will tell you, I'll watch anything.
Dude, that was somebody's idea that they finally got on. the
No, it
screen.
wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was 20 people going like, we need to make some money real quick. What can we do? You tell me 10 cents. You tell me 10 cents. You tell me 10 cents. Okay, let's make that. Like, no, fuck that. No, that wasn't hard work. That was someone going, it broke. Here's some more money. What, you need 10 more? There you go. No. Hard work is what I appreciate, dude. You know what I'm saying? No money.
House of 1,000 Corpses.
God dang right, dude. God dang right. Like, look
we're,
at this.
We're
shit.
pushing that back a week. There
Look at
wasn't.
that.
We didn't.
Look at that.
That's
Signed by everybody. I even have fucking Johnny Ramone on this motherfucker. I was sitting with Johnny Ramone watching House of 1,000 Corpses, dude. Me and the Queen over here, rocking and rolling.
That's
That
dope.
movie's near and dear to my heart. Near and dear. It's sad, but that
I'll
ain't
use
no
that
Lord
as
of
a
the
segue. Here.
Rings.
All right, here, let's do this. So while you motherfuckers have been rambling on, I did this shit and I just we'll do it real quick. So boom, Mo, you get first honors. You get a little warm up there.
See
Boom.
that? All right.
Oh, Super Mario.
That's right. We got Olmec Neck. And then Isaac up there, and rounding it out, we got himself.
How did you get his eyes so perfect?
I couldn't decide if I wanted to make him sleepy or not, but
I was
sorry.
gonna say, why is he awake?
That was
You
a
should
lot
have
of
one
work just to fucking.
You should have
Burn
one eye
Steve,
open
but-
and like one closed, like he's half asleep and shit.
Where did he go? Is he sleeping again?
Probably.
He's
I want to watch all these
vigorously
movies, all these
masturbating.
shows.
And then I'll. There he goes. Is that him? Oh.
No, the Rings is again, like I get why people dig it. Like that's why I never try to knock it too much. I just didn't like the movie. Like I'm sure the books were fucking amazing. I tried to read some of them. I couldn't. It's long-winded, but my attention span is that big when it comes to freaking reading books. If it ain't a comic or something like that, and you're describing like stereo instructions, then Born Identity, dude. I love those movies. I tried to sit down and read that book. Jesus Christ, dude. Like there's 3 pages of what the wind was doing the night he fell in the water. Just, what does it have to do with something? Nothing. Like what?
I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone on the charger.
No worries.
Talk
So,
amongst yourselves, guys.
in the short box community, what was all the contestants on NYTC this weekend?
Now that he's gone,
It sounded like it was nuts.
oh,
I know, dude. There was fist fights and Peach Momoko
so-
bounced
so
out
check-
of there.
so check this out. Last night, when I heard about the whole craziness about the fighting, so I sent a message to
Yo,
Yo, right? This is way before Peach did her thing on her page. So I sent him a message just to see how he's doing and if they were okay. And he's all he this is what he wrote down. He's all, thank you for reaching out. We are doing good. We were overwhelmed and a bit shocked. And you know, Peach, she hates causing problems and loud noise, so she panicked. She felt if people aren't happy and are fighting over her sig, Peach is causing a problem and shouldn't be here. That's just Peach's mindset. But after 30 minutes away from the people, she calmed down and wanted to make sure people are getting taken care of that came out for Peach. And I was like, you know, I wrote back, I'm just glad you're okay. You know, thank God nothing happened to you guys. You know, hope the rest of the con is good. But after I read that, I'm like, these guys did not deserve Peach in that con.
Yeah.
After everything they did, I mean, this lady.
Whoa! What happened? I'm sorry.
It went far beyond to especially the first day, like you were talking about, Isaac, that she was supposed to do like 20 something remarks a day. She ended up doing like 68, 69 remarks a day, doing more, and all these signatures are for free. She didn't charge any signatures, and people were fighting to get her stuff, but the people that were fighting were the vendors because they wanted to get all the signatures to go straight to their booth so they could sell it on one knot. And that's why other people are all pissed off now because they're like, you know, the regular fans that were trying to get stuff.
that's the thing about these New York Comic Con, Mega Cons, and all those. They're all run by the same people who allow this type of behavior to happen, and they don't really regulate. Kind of like, you know how San Diego is. They're super strict on the way they allow things to run. And if they were to even see the way those lines were formed on the convention floor, that wouldn't have flown in San Diego at all. But they allowed that to happen, and it seemed like they didn't even have security right there.
No, and
there was no security. Like, where's
on one of them? It said that Peach, not Peach, but I think either it was Yo or Yo's friend told asked the some of these people to get out of the line, and you know, so they could you know, or actually step back the line and, you know, go towards the back because they had exhibitor badges, and they said no. They didn't even listen, and they just didn't pay attention. And Yo and Peach were shocked, you know. And so and mind you, if you actually know Peach and Yo, they are very nice people. Like, they're calm,
So nice.
the sweetest people you ever met. Yo is so cool, and Peach, so nice. And so they would, all this stuff was happening with the fights and the screaming. She just got overwhelmed and she left. And then she came back, and then she felt so bad. And it is the worst part is she makes it, all this stuff's happening, and it makes it feel like it's her fault, which it isn't. And now she's doing a small signing at Midtown. I think it was today, right?
Yeah, it was.
And so she was trying to see, like, get those, whoever wasn't able to get a signature on Sunday, if you're still there, to come and get it on Monday, and she'll help you out. I'm like, these people do not deserve Peach at all. At all.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, man. Like, I know you guys are a bigger Peach fan than I am. Like, I dig her work and stuff like that, but shit, the one thing is the couple of times we met her, she was fucking, you know, her and her dude were very cool peeps.
Yeah, it's crazy that how these people acted, basically entitled to be there. Like, it's like, no, you just like, this makes it so hard for regular congoers, and it makes it easy for artists and writers to be like, I don't need this crap. I might as well just get go to what are these what are they called?
Torpedo.
No, like both Torpedo, but like what are the, like, not vendors, but they're,
Oh, like Felix,
yeah, like Felix,
sequential
right?
art.
Yeah, like them.
Those
Like, it's
dudes.
better.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Although
They're
it's
agents.
like
They're agents.
yeah,
They're-
those
Yeah, so it's basically
those
like-
artist
like
agents.
like basically the attitude and the stuff that they went through. They could have been like, you know what, we don't need this crap. I mean, we could get an agent, let them worry about it, and that's it. And
Yeah.
when they get, and you all know, when they get agents, it gets even worse.
Yep.
It gets more expensive for signatures and sketches, and it just, you can't even talk to them at all, rarely. So it put a lot of bad taste to a lot of people's mouth, and people's experiences there especially for Peach. You know, like, she could change her mind and say, like,
Yeah,
screw
that's her
everybody.
first con in years.
Yeah.
And for her to have to come back to that, it's just kind of like, where's the gratitude from the fans for her being there? Like, instead of fighting and acting like fucking animals.
She is giving.
You want gratitude from New York?
She is the hottest, one of the hottest cover artists and regular artists, and at this time right now, and she's giving free signatures. Like, everybody's charging for $10 all the way to $50 to $80 a signature, and she's giving it for free, and her remarks are $25.
Yeah, that whole situation just justified all those artists who were charging for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, there you go, and that's why they're just gonna show. They're gonna be like, see, look what happened with Peach. That's why we're charging.
This is gonna be a cautionary tale.
What is it? Peach. What's her last name? Or
Peach Momoko.
Momoko, Momoko.
She is fucking amazing as an
Yeah,
artist.
she does good. She does good work, dude. Like, and again, like, my personal thing is
She bought my
a
bike.
dope person. She's a dope person. You know what I
what does
mean?
she
Like,
do?
She draws.
She's
She
a comic
draws.
book creator?
Yeah, she's a artist for Marvel.
For Marvel.
Yes. And with us, like, I met her at her first con in the US here at Long Beach.
Sanchez turned us all on to her. Let's be real.
yep, that's
And
true.
so-
Credit where credit is due.
Hey,
Sanchez,
I wouldn't have ever gotten anything from her if he didn't tell me to do it.
yeah, it was through
I
Sanchez.
kicked myself because I didn't listen to him. I was like, man, fuck this, dude. I don't want to wait.
I bought a sketch cover and I mailed it to Japan. And then she did it and brought it back here, gave it to Carl Altstetter at a con. And then I met with Carl and he gave it back to me. So I just
she
dealt with
had-
them online.
She had pre-done sketches before for $25 to $40, already done, busts, and then she was just charging $40 a sketch, of whatever you wanted. And when I saw her, I was like, she has awesome talent. So I bought like 7 that weekend, and I told everybody from the union, I'm like, bro, come and check them out. So James bought a bunch of them. What's it called? Larry bought a bunch of them. And a bunch of the dudes that no longer hang out with us, but they all bought, they all got into the Peach stuff. And even then at the end, later on, a couple years afterwards, that's when I told them, you better buy this, because if not, it's going to go higher than what you're paying for right now. And yeah, he got a badass Hardy sketch.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of her stuff right now. It does look pretty sick, dude.
And she has different styles.
Some Venom, some.
she has like if she wants to draw like straight Japanese influence, like she has a bunch of different styles that it's so awesome. Like she's so talented.
Yeah, she got Batman stuff, Avenger stuff, fucking Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Captain Marvel, Batgirl,
In
Horizon,
the Demon Days.
Stake, The Punisher, Venom.
There we go.
Crazy
Yours,
good
Steve?
shit.
Steve, is that your cover?
That's mine. That's just mine right here. The one I have. That's one of the that cost me $40.
That's sweet.
This right now will not cost you $4 anymore. This would be like at least like $500.
No, that would
Yeah.
be more than that. I just sold
Nate,
I sold my Peach to buy my mountain bike. I got it for $100. I sold it for $1,200 last month.
Fuck. Yeah. Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Nando's gonna
Dude,
get
she's-
a half bus of something, but it wasn't like that. It was gonna be like 5 bills, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
getting
this
it
was
after.
this was 40. And she still has the 11x17 page. Because they're supposed to draw 2 characters, like a versus. But it's been all these years because I've been like debating who to get. But yeah, it was crazy that all that drama that happened. Plus, you know, the more drama with Whatnot, more drama with
Hey.
them, with those people that I will not name anymore, and you know,
Voldemort?
it's crazy. It was just a crazy New York Comic Con.
Yeah,
But
she has one here, Peach Moment, X-Men #7 variant, $2,000.
And people are buying it.
$2,000.
Whatnot.
2,750. Ghost Spider 2. That's fucking amazing.
Whatnot has been kind of getting on. I told them a little earlier, and I'll tell you now, Isaac. I think I found another streaming service I might try.
What is it?
It's called Drips. And so, you know, like when you're on Whatnot and people are hitting the hearts, right? If people do that to your screen, you get drips, and the more drips you get, the higher you move up on the totem pole of the viewing. You know what I mean?
You already
And
subscribed to this?
I subscribed and I sent in my thing for the paperwork to start selling. So I'm going to be the experimental guinea pig on it. But, you know, Whatnot, I mean, Havok said it right, dude. Like, we were doing great on there. You know what I mean? It's not like, I understand if we had something bad going, you know what I mean? Like we were selling bootlegs or, you know, something like that. Like I understand that. But as soon as those guys came on there, they just dumped. It felt like Whatnot dumped all of us and then went with these guys. And that ain't cool, dude. You know.
I was telling you earlier, like, I mean, there was the video of that guy for 15 minutes talking smack to the Whatnot booth because he was live trying to sell comics at New York Comic Con, but his feed was choppy and slow. But the Whatnot location, like their booth had great service, so he's trying to get technical service from them, and nobody was paying attention to him. Like he was literally screaming for 15 minutes for help, and nobody helped him out. Like they were literally like, just like, who is the psycho?
What really rubbed me the wrong way was they hit you up on the week of Comic-Con. They're like, hey, you want to sit down, have a chat, like email us and we're down to talk to you. Emails were sent, no response, nobody said anything, there was no sit down. It was like, these are bad business people. Like,
yeah,
they're not looking to work with anyone but the people with the big following and all that. And it's like, don't say, hey, here's your chance to sit down with us and see how we can help you. It's more like you're not the person we're looking for.
yeah, we thought you were someone else.
did they even look at the email type shit? It's just like, why even have me do the work if you're not even gonna at least say, we're full, we're booked up, we won't be able to meet with you. It's just like went on deaf ears.
Well,
And I've
same
heard that
thing
from
with-
multiple people from them.
And same thing happened with the exclusives. Like they hit us up about these whatnot exclusives for
Yeah,
the
like
whatnot
how many do
publishing.
you want? Like, what's this?
Yeah.
What do you need? We'll hook you up. And then like nothing. There was no
response back
no
or
response
anything.
back and no follow up. Like, who does that? Like, you don't run a business that way when you've got we were on that platform like 2 to 3 times a week.
And we I mean, like you Isaac were the first one to tell me, but it was about pops. It wasn't about comics. It was, I remember you were telling me, and
it was
originally
a pop shop.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like maybe I'll try that out. But then they went into comics. And I remember what it was some sort of like giveaway they were doing if you join. And I posted it. And a couple people, like you said, we won't say their names, fucking saw that post. And then they went to fucking there and then they started doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, so we've been on as long as they have higher ratings than they have. You know what I mean? Like I could show you, I sent Isaac things, messages I get from people saying, fucking, how much they love the show and shit like that. But yet they won't let us, I don't even need to be on the main stage with the guys. I just need to fucking have equal, if I prove that the show's good, fucking yeah, let me play with the big boys,
Yeah. It's like people are praising you on your streams, and then there's just like, where's the love? Where's the spotlight? Like, where's at least one spotlight, at least?
And then I got to talk, and I got to talk to some of the guys.
People.
I got to talk to some of the guys that got on that main stage, and they were breaking it down to me how it works. And I'm just like looking at them like, are you kidding me? And they go, nah, man, dude, like it's fucking like they brought books, right, to do on their stream at Whatnot. Like they brought them from home. And when they got there, Whatnot told them, like, you cannot sell those books. It's just any book underneath this counter. So that counter that they're sitting on is filled with short boxes of all the exclusives from the con. And they don't pay for them. They just reach in there, pull them out, fucking sell them. That's why they're giving them away. It's all profit to them, like everything. So that's why they can start it at $1. When guys like us can't even fucking do that because we got to pay the $45, $50 or whatever the fuck the number is for the thing. And then that's why the things go up for so high. We got to make our money back, like that's why we do it. Other than the ones that we want, like I've got that Action Comics one for me. I didn't care. I was just like, yeah, I'll pay the money for that. That's fine. And then I got suckered into the fucking detective one, dude. I was trying to talk shit to Skeff. And I hit bid.
How high were you?
It was early in the morning. It was the first show. I was making my cup of coffee. And I was going to be like, so are all these like reprints? Like I was trying to type that in and I fucking hit the yellow button. And I was like, oh shit. And then it fucking like, please outbid me, please outbid me, please outbid me. And no one outbid me. I went, fuck. So,
how much did you buy it for?
$60, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
I know, dude.
You
didn't cancel the bid? You didn't cancel it either?
No, dude.
You should have canceled it.
I admit it, dude. I'm not saying that I didn't, hey, I was my dumbass fault. I kept laughing.
Sucker.
I said, this is God's way of punishing me for fucking talking shit.
You didn't even get to talk this shit. You bought shit.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck.
And for me, I feel bad, like a part of me talking, like, not talking smack, but just like saying all these bad things about Whatnot. I feel bad because, I have a friend that's very popular there and he's doing good with Whatnot and they're helping out his career. And I don't want to, throw shade on his stuff, It's just that Whatnot, it's just not, they don't help out everybody like they should.
It's not an equal playing field.
No, it's not equal.
Not equal at all.
Yeah, not
that's
at
the
all.
problem.
Like they're giving these fools all these books for free that don't even need the free books, and they're hooking them up, and then they're just hooking them up even more by having them on Spotlight, and it's just like, we go on and it's like we're lucky to get 10 people in our room
because everyone's on that thing, you know what I mean?
because
Like,
they've
that's,
got so much
Fruit
free
for
shit to
Fuzzy.
give away.
If I'm trying to watch Fuzzy and the Fat Man comics like I like to do, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to search your show out, even if I have that shit bookmarked.
Dude, it was
And,
hard
get to
finding
it
your
because
show.
I gotta
at
click.
too.
I gotta click through shit. Like
Yeah.
I gotta click through all the shows that I don't want to watch that I don't have bookmarked to get to yours. And it's
Yeah,
like,
and
man,
they're still in front.
you would-
Even though we're not subscribed to them, they're still in front of everything. And it's like, where are the people I'm subscribed to? Have them in the front, and then you can put the other assholes right after wherever I'm done with my subscribed people that I subscribe to. I don't need to see all these other people in front of you. It's like unreal.
yeah, like and I appreciate you guys always hunting me down, and you know, but that's what I'm saying. Before it was just about like what you had, like if you had some good stuff, people came to your show. You know what I mean?
Now that you guys say that, I used to get like Comic Caves Live now on Whatnot. Like I don't get notifications for any of you
I don't
guys.
get
In fact, I get
notifications anymore.
notifications from things that I'm not sub to.
Yeah, same here.
That's what I mean. Like that's the uneven playing field. Is that I'm 3,000 subscribers on. I have that many, you know, followers on Whatnot, but my room is just like Isaac said, 10 people.
It's kind of fucked up, and it's deep too, because it's not just there; it's YouTube too. Like when obvious reasons, I went looking at the Comic Cave channel this week. Right, I type in the Comic Cave on YouTube, and it doesn't bring the Comic Cave up to me. It's got like the Comic Cave, some other fucking thing. Like, and I have that as one of the 4 channels that my show is linked to. Like, you won't show me a show that my show is fucking linked to when I'm asking you to show me that show. Like, I did get the notification at 8:03 a.m. or whatever when you guys dropped the interview. And then I got the notification for the show that you guys put on Friday. Like, it sent to me automatically, but I can't put the Comic Cave at the Hourglass on YouTube and have it take me to the Comic Cave. It's kind of fucked up. And this isn't just a Whatnot thing. It's them pushing a popular thing. You know, like, it's kind of fucked up. I'm stoked that at least if I put Collection Connection in, that my shit pops up. But for me, I still have to put Collection CONNECT before the ION pops onto it. Like, you know, it starts trying to give you shit. It won't even give me my shit until I fucking almost finished typing it out. It's fucked up, man.
But that's the thing. Like, you have to stand out and do something different. And you know, we're trying to do that on, I think so. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to try to
either stand out and do something different, or do the same thing that everybody else does and be popular at it. Like,
I can't do that.
Can't
Dude.
do
That's
it,
the
bro.
shit. Yeah, I know I can't. I can't. I get irritated. I get bored very easily. I'll be like, fuck, dude, I don't want to do this, dude. Like,
I was talking with somebody about this, about the plight of the YouTube channel. And it's like, you want to have integrity. You don't want to do cookie cutter shit. You don't want to do the same shit that everybody does. And it's like, but you want a lot of views. And they told me this, and I was just like, I was a little bit overwhelmed with what they told me. So he's like, so you want your, like, so if you were putting tickets out for your show, you would want them to sell out. And I was like, yeah. He was like, that's selling out. You want to sell out, you got to sell out. And I was like,
but there's a way.
do I want to sell
it.
out or not? Like, fuck.
That's
the thing, right?
There's a way to do it where, like, again, like I said earlier when we were talking, was that, you know, when you if you see something you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking this beautiful peach momoko that Havok's got posted up there, right? Like, let's say you want to be an artist. You're going to try to draw something similar to that. But if you trace it, you know, you're just copying someone else's shit. Yeah, people are going to pay for it and stuff like that. But if you see it and it inspires you and you do it your own way, you know what I mean? That's fucking dope. That's now your piece of art. Like half the movies we see and everything is the same fucking story told over and over again. Same thing with the comics, you know.
Save the princess, kill the dragon.
It's or fucking man versus nature, or fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's always something versus something. And you watch it's everyone's different opinion. Like I was saying, I did when I wrote that movie about the Aswang, right? You know, it was all I did was do my version of the thing, and I added a little couple things in there to make it a little different and change the monster. But the plot is pretty much the same thing. Who is the fucking Aswang? If someone in this fucking town is the Aswang, and that's what they're trying to figure out. That's the whole plot of the movie. You know what I mean? Like but
I just know it wasn't Kurt Russell.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't, and it's not. And in mine, it's the one you least expect. Like a couple of times when people have read it, they just laughed. They went, "You've got to be kidding me!" Now there, one guy called it an M. Night Shyamalan fucking ending. And guess what I did to that some bitch? Slapped the fuck out of him, dude. Don't ever tell me that shit, dude. Like,
but have they not said that every plot that one can think about has already been a movie already?
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
there's not a new plot that someone can come up with.
I have fought that for so many years, saying like there's no way that's possible. And let me tell you something, it's possible.
I agree. I mean, every movie is a repeat of something done.
Nobody ever thought about
done in the past. That's why they're bringing back all these TV shows. That's why they're bringing back all these. That's why Nintendo bought. Or who bought Nintendo? They're gonna make all these movies, Mario movies, and all that stuff.
Universal, Illuminate Studios.
Yeah, like those. But see, but that I understand that because it's just name recognition. It's the name. Like the name is what's going to get the butts in the
right?
Yeah, that's what's going to bring the butts. Yeah.
Right. The problem. That's why now you don't see like what's that? Did you hear about the guy that did the gay love rom-com that just came out?
Bromance.
Bromance.
So it did horrible at the movie.
That's
it's like
heard,
horrible. Yeah. And he's coming out saying it's because everyone's homophobic, you know, and this and that. And
they're baiting. That's all it is. It's a horrible show, and they're using that as an excuse. They're baiting it.
Right. That's how they're trying
to
talk you into going to see it that way to make you feel guilty. I get that part. Exactly. But it's like, but the truth of the matter is,
call me racist and then expect that to be my motivator to go and back up your thing, dude.
Well, I'm like
some good shit.
But I'm like, look, dude, like it could be that the truth of the matter is, and this
I want to go see that movie. Left the bad taste in my mouth.
So I'll hold hands and go watch it after this.
I was like, there has not been any good romantic comedies made outside of being on Lifetime, because guess what? No one wants to pay $15 to go watch people fall in love. The Notebook was literally the last one. That was the last one that could ever,
we talked about it earlier. If you're going to the theater, you need flashing lights and booming stuff. It's a fucking experience. There's still a place for that rom-com shit, but like
television.
Be at home.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Like even like I've watched a couple of like Reacher, that show Reacher that they did.
Jack Reach Around.
that shit, I loved it. I was like, dude, if this is a great show, you know what I mean? It's action packed. They got a little story in it, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that. Even our final discussion of the night that we always talk about, that's fucking awesome, and that's nothing but drama. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
we're getting there. We're getting there because I'm fucking dude.
Yeah,
Daemon Targaryen. Okay, is he not the most gangster motherfucker ever? Looks like his nephew's growing some though. His nephew's coming for the gangster fucking.
Hey, the nephew kept looking at him like, "Damn, I want to be like."
I want to fuck you. No, right? he gave him the fuck you eye, like the one I had. He was giving him the fuck you eye.
No, he kept doing like
this.
Dude. But dude, is this not one that like it's still fresh, right? But is it? Hey, that's a good picture, Steve. She's gorgeous. The picture's gorgeous. Okay, back to House of the Dragon. Okay. Bastards! I'll have your tongue.
She's a whore.
He can keep his tongue. Oh!
I was in the, I was in the kitchen fucking cooking lunch, dude. And I'm like, again, they're just babbling. I'm like, okay, I just gotta listen to this shit. And I'm going like this. I fucking turn around just at that moment when he's like, bastards. He's like, I will take. I was like, oh, he's gonna take. It just came off, and I was like, fucking bravo.
Dude's talking shit, Moses, and he cuts off his head, but like halfway
here,
not from the neck, like Isaac did. So he's like, I'll have his tongue, and he chops off the top of his head, and his tongue is still in his mouth,
back of his head, and
just puts
fresh in there.
And takes 2 steps back while everyone's about to stab his ass, and just kind of looks at everyone.
He throws his hands down too, like,
come on,
be
dude.
good. There's only that dude I was doing it to, no one else. This is where the Valerian line ends.
I want the fucking mask of the king, though, dude. That was the most metal Phantom of the Opera mask I've ever seen in my life, dude. That was dope.
All I know is Scarface is fucking looks like he's gonna be a killer, bro.
Right? Scarface is like, he wants to be like Uncle Damon so bad.
He's looking at his nephews and like, I'm gonna kill you motherfuckers real soon. Like real soon.
He has the biggest dragon too.
And he seems like he's the most skilled because his brother's too busy being a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
Did you see when he was sword fighting against
against what's his name? Against the first fucker who fucked
the first fucker, the first guy who fucking
the first cuckle.
The guy that turned her into a whore. He opened up that whorism.
But that guy beat Damon. You guys remember that guy beat Damon, and nephew fucking.
That's why she picked him as her fucking her guy in the beginning, because he was a badass and he fucked his uncle.
Speaking of gangster, was the queen, dude, when she fucking the girl that got raped and she's in there like just hugging her, like, dude,
and fed her poison.
Yeah,
I thought she was a stabber.
No, I was like,
no, it wasn't poison. It
wasn't poison.
It was a day after pill.
She was pregnant. Yeah, it was a day after tea, and gave her some money to go bail out of town. She's not fucking.
Yeah,
okay, I thought she.
The thing about her is that she's devoted to that religion. What is it? The seven or whatever. That's the same religion. That's the same religion that fucking that the guys were marching Cersei Lannister through town naked, ringing the bell.
Yeah.
Shame.
There we go.
Shame. Yeah, the seven.
That was
the same religion.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that was. I mean, this episode again. It's just getting better and better, and it's like it's the Godfather with fucking dragons. You know what I mean? Like the fucking mafia families are going at each other. They're getting ready to fucking like. I
like everything was all calm. He got everybody all calm, but once he dipped out.
Fuck you! Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I was loving that. They were like, "We got to be cool for this motherfucker." And then, dude, even a spoiler alert, guys. I apologize, but at the end, when he fucking dies, like that was a great shot because you're watching him from the side. You know what I mean? You're watching him breathe, and then all of a sudden, it goes over him and shit, and then you just hear that last breath, and you're just, and I'm like, oh,
and
shit.
One was the last breath was like. It's on, bitches.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that
she interprets that fucking him saying about that dream and all that. She's like, he says he wants his son to be king, my rapist son. Unreal.
It was a great episode.
That's the best scene, still one of the best scenes so far is him jerking off in the window. Because I want to know what he's looking at. That's what I kept wondering. Like, what are you looking at, dude? Like, what's making you do that out the window? Like, what? Can you see down a chick's shirt? Because if so, let's get that shot. Let's. I like
how when he was young, he was like tall and stuff, and now that he's older, he's like a chode.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Like, he was the tallest one of everybody. And now he's the shortest one.
He's terribly.
And the fucking Cyclops is the fucking biggest and baddest one out of all of them, dude. Like I was like, oh,
what happens to the guy that gets bullied the most? He always becomes the biggest and most metal because he's.
Where did that fucking Jay Leno chin come from, though? What the fuck?
He probably got cut into him. Split.
Fuck, dude, that was that. Yeah, dude, like
Dude,
literally.
he's got the biggest
How
drag.
many?
He's got the
How many
biggest-
left do we have of this?
I think 2.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Well,
kind of
and
man. I
it's
don't know what
crazy.
the.
It's crazy because the brothers never kept, learning how to fight. They're more like fucking, book smart. And now that they're gonna need it against their own fucking uncles, they're gonna get their ass beat.
Well, the one uncle,
Well, yeah, the one uncle's gonna beat
Aegon.
him up, and then the other
Aegon's
one,
a drunk rapist.
well, the other one's
He's not
gonna-
gonna do shit.
the other one's just gonna ass fuck him. That's about it,
Yeah, but I think Damon can. He can go eye to eye with.
That's gonna be the good fight, Damon and
Yeah,
Scarface. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
I can't wait, dude. Like, but as we know of Game of Thrones,
Rhaenyra ends up having 3 kids with Damon too, so they're gonna have three more Targaryens with blonde hair, along with she's got like a whole fucking crew of stepkids, got black stepkids and strong boys, and her kids with Damon. They got a fucking.
Actually, there ain't no black kids because nothing ever happened with the black dude. So
No, Damon has his the twins.
stepkids. Yeah.
Oh yes. You're right.
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
they're still
Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
yeah.
So does this stand on its own? Does one have to watch GOT to understand House of Dragons, or one can just start at House of Dragons?
No,
House
so
of
you can
the
start
Dragon.
at House of Dragons. But
Yeah,
I tell you
yeah.
what, if you get into House of Dragons and you're going to be waiting a whole year for the next fucking season, I don't know what the fuck. Man, that's what I hated about Game of Thrones in the first place. Was that I had to wait for a year until it's so good. Oh man.
No, but you know what? I don't want them to rush it because we saw what happens when they rush
That's
it,
true.
and we don't want that. So fucking
That's
let
true.
them take their time, take a year. Just don't make it 2. But give us some time on the. Take your time. You keep giving us this quality stuff because it's some of the best stuff on television right now.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check out House of the Dragons and.
Once you get past the dialogue, dude, it's fucking dope. The
Dialogue's good, dude.
Dude.
Dialogue is good. What are you talking about?
I told you how I feel about when you add th at the end of stuff, dude. Like for thou if
Oh Jesus
no
Christ!
if, I'm like, stop. You got a lisp. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh Jesus
They don't
Christ!
say that. They just speak with English accents.
Yeah, see, I can't. I barely deal with it with Star Wars. I'm just like, okay, the lightsabers are gonna hum in a minute, then we're okay, dude. You know what I mean, dude? We're okay. That's why Andor, I was shocked. I was like, fuck, there's a lot of accents, and I'm still rocking this show, dude. It's pretty badass.
Jose made a great point with the first episode when the second episode when he brings on that old dude to help him like go to that planet to get Andor, and he's got that like Boston cop accent. He's like, that's not by accident. He's like, that's how those Boston cops are. To show how fucking brutal they are.
Yeah, dude. Like that's what I mean. Like this Andor's been pretty dope. Like I was shocked. I was like, fuck, dude, this is pretty cool. I dig this. He had the way the gun was flipping, like in the Star Trek, flicks, where it would flip and like one side's like a fucking taser, and then the other side was like, this. And he goes up to the dude and he flipped it. You're like, oh, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna kill this motherfucker. Love that shit.
Oh man, good time. So a lot of these shows, what do we got? Like a week or two, and then this run kind of goes away. We're gonna have to
find new shows.
You have Tales of the Jedi coming out.
When is it?
Bad Batch. Got does the Secret Invasion come out as well?
No, I think that's next year, isn't it?
Got Black Panther coming out.
Yeah. I hope Black Panther's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I need a good Marvel movie.
They need to get one, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want to keep me around. They got to give me something good. So
It's well, I think that the numbers have been reflecting that they can't just put whatever they want out there and everybody just fucking is going to buy it.
well, you heard about DC, right? What they did at New York Comic Con, announcing that they're canceling Son of Kal-El and a lot of their quote unquote woke books. They're canceling a lot
They're
of
not
them.
fucking selling.
Exactly.
Of course, you have to cancel them. Nobody's fucking buying this trash.
Well, you
But that's-
shouldn't. But if you didn't buy it, you're racist.
But that's
sexist
I'm
and
not
homophobic.
racist. I just don't need to read
Sexist
your
and
bullshit,
discriminative.
boring ass story that has nothing to do with what I care about.
Do you think that I don't agree with you?
well,
I totally agree with you. There's just people that say that if you don't take this bullshit we're shoving down your throat, it's because you're some
I'm
kind
an
of
indie
phobic.
guy. I'm an indie guy. I'm punk rock. I don't fucking follow the trends. They could eat my ass.
But I think a lot of people are starting to realize that you gotta, if like I've said it for years, is there's franchises of all races, all everything. It's just you got to bring them out into the forefront for people to see. And if you do something good, like I've read many fucking stories like that are like, oh, this would be a great movie, and it has a Hispanic woman or fucking like that. I get that, but forcing
Make a new one.
Yeah, that's
Make
all
a
it is.
new one. I remember when they came out with Gold Balls, a little bit before like the House of X and the was it story whatever the House of X. You guys know what I'm fucking talking about. And there was a character called Gold Balls, and he was one of the characters that they used to resurrect the dead X-Men now. Because anyway, Gold Balls, his power was that he made gold balls come. And I'm like, dude, when they made Iceman gay, I'm like, dude, Iceman has a rich history. He was one of Spider-Man's amazing friends. Like,
Now you know why he was his amazing friend.
he has children, Dude, if you ever wanted to make a gay character, fucking Gold Balls was it. He didn't have a hit. You could make him be anything. You could start him
He's not a
from scratch.
popular. He's not a well-known character,
Right.
so that's why they wouldn't make him that.
It's
Because
the
nobody's
lazy
gonna look at
way
it.
of doing it.
Yeah.
Is the
goes,
lazy way working?
No,
Yeah,
of
that's-
course not.
That's what I think.
Dude,
I mean, it's
you
the
better
same.
not
thing.
make gold balls gay, dude. That's my dude. Dare you?
Like I always said, dude, like when I watch a movie, certain things that make sense. Like Captain America, I understood. He got the secret serum. He fucking, became fucking, okay, it goes with the story. I'm going to run with it. But you show me the Bourne Identity, right? Like fucking number one, the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum. You're like, dude, this guy is just trained to he's badass, dude, right? And then you get to the fourth one with Jeremy Renner, and they're like, oh yeah, we take these pills, and that's what enhances us. To me, I'm like, you fucking kidding me? So these last three movies I've been watching a quote unquote shitty version of fucking Captain America. What the fuck, dude? Like it doesn't. When you tell me someone gets an injection or something like that, it's bad writing. It's lazy writing. You're just like, okay, we got to come up with something. Just throw this in there real quick. There, we solved the problem.
And it shits on the previous good movies.
Right, exactly.
Like there's a responsibility to the people who came before you with these things, man. That's just like.
But that's why I appreciated the other Marvel movies, because they would go back to stuff that I bet you when they wrote it didn't think it was going to tie in, and they were like, we could take this and fucking stretch it out over here, and it connects the, you know what I mean? Like that, it was a connection. So when you're watching those movies, you had to see those movies because it told the story. You know what I mean? It was like a novella. You had to fucking follow along, because otherwise you ain't going to know what's going to happen at the end. Now it's kind of like a big thing, like
Who's that guy? Oh, that's Tony Stark. Tony Stark, that's Iron Man. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
I watched Iron Man before this? Yes, but fucking just keep watching the screen.
Right. And
Who's that guy?
And in the same
That's
token,
Hawkeye.
they kind of still did the Stan Lee thing where they kind of told you a little bit about who the character was, you know what I mean? But they didn't spend 10 hours on it. Like they had a new character they were focusing on to do that. But now, you're like you guys are saying, kind of like we're watching that one, we're going like
She-Hulk.
Well, even She-Hulk, I'm okay with. Again, I'm me and Isaac, I think, are the only
I
defenders of
love
that show.
She-Hulk. She's so hot, Steve. Steve's just jealous because he can't hook up with her. He's asleep again.
But
Hot?
you know, like I'm hot and you're not. But
He's
if you
taking
want
the
to hang
belt
with
to
me,
right. He's taking the belt off his neck.
Taking the noose off.
hot.
Who's hot? What are you?
We hear
fucking
the
talking
belt buckle being put back on.
oh shit.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. 100%.
So you know, like that's when I jump off of stuff. But if you have like, you know, you give me a good reason why things are happening, that's good writing to me. You know, like again, that's why I like this Andor thing. We know it's gonna happen. You know, we know the end story, but you're kind of still going like, okay, well, let's go. I mean, besides this last episode, and hopefully it pays off. You know, I'm hoping it pays off.
Steve, let me get that black cat off you, bro.
Which one? The black cat?
Yeah. Shit's
Hold on.
nice.
Let me put it on there real quick.
There it is. It's nice.
That's my other peach right there.
Want to see my peach? Here, check it out.
Yeah, I sound dirty.
about?
The bike that it paid for. That bike was paid for by that fucking one sketch.
The frame.
Or I got 7 of them, so
You can have 7 bikes or 7 fantastic pocket pussies. His
I'm going with option number 2.
his favorite porn
I'll take the pocket pussy.
and that Johnny Sin vibrator.
Steve will be the pocket pussy Oprah. You get a pocket pussy. We get a pocket pussy. Everyone gets a pocket pussy.
Hey, these don't have the motors in it. And then say I was buying you the one with the motor, dick.
What do you think? I made of money? I made him a moco.
All right, we've got the community page on Collection Connection, so I can type in messages or send pictures and things to people, let them know news about the show on YouTube without it actually being a YouTube video. I'm thinking about using the community page as the way to generate what movies we want to do reviews for those of us who are going to be doing it. So I think that we're pushing back House of a Thousand Corpses to next week. And then what I want to do is is that the inclusivity flag you had there, Lego?
Yeah,
I'm
keep
trying
that
to
up,
figure
bro.
out how Steve does all this shit.
Let's go do our bromance movie, all of us, to show
Do you
that
want-
we're not homophobic.
See the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner of your screen, Lego?
Mhm.
Click on that, and then you can go to why doesn't it go there for me?
Here, I think I figured it out.
what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Change this background.
No, that didn't do it.
You just
Oh,
hit.
because I'm
You just
clicking
hit
on you.
no, you just hit.
Choose virtual background.
Go to more backgrounds and
Uh-oh.
effects.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. Okay, my
What do you do? What this happened?
I don't know what. I don't know what.
You do
Oh, there you go. That's cool. I think you just found your new superhero. Fool. That's what he needs to have. It's like little fucking, what do they call him around, like Robin?
What the fuck is happening here? Oh my god!
Just
Sorry,
move
what
it.
was-
Move the screen. Move the screen over. It got away.
Oh,
Someone's writing. Someone took over my screen. They're writing a message.
Yeah, who's
Yeah,
saying
right.
good night?
And I'm pretty sure it's Isaac. Is it going across
So-
the? Is it going for everybody though? Is it on the
I
shot?
can't
I
see
see,
it
like-
on- I don't know what I did.
It just says good night.
It says good night on
Yeah.
There we
on the
go.
main thing. Okay, it's off.
Just move your screen to the right.
That'd have
There he is.
been awesome to end the show with.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
All I see is
Gold balls.
Lego's woke today.
Yeah, man.
There's my liberal counterpart.
It's too bad that Josh is not here.
We could.
I don't know how to fix this.
Is there a
so
way to?
It'll be here next time.
Woke Cyclops.
woke,
See that in
woke
next-
clops.
see that
They
in the
made,
next
they
X-Men
made
book.
Cyclops woke now.
He doesn't see red.
Woke clops. All right, so check it out. I'm going to use that community page to let people vote for what movies. So anybody
Lego.
who
Lego, you got to give me a horror movie to watch, dude. Because I know you like.
dude,
the
every
kooky
movie he gives us a horror movie.
Candyman. Hey,
Aw.
Candyman.
The new one or the old
The
one?
old one.
Hey,
Okay. I'll do
has
a
anybody-
comparison to both.
has
I'm doing a
anybody been
remake
checking
thing.
the comments right now?
No, what does the comment say?
No, I don't know.
Never watch Game of Thrones. Fuzzy sounds like
Same
Randall.
comment for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's been pretty stale.
Well,
Well, right now we're competing with Monday Night Football now, so we're going to have people coming in late and all that stuff. But most of our hits come on this show after it's been. People watch it after we've already did it. So
Well, that's a good
we-
thing.
we average between 50 and 60 views. It's I want to say it's twice as much as the rest of our serial shit throughout the week. So I don't know.
Cool.
We'll see what happens.
That's
Dude,
pretty cool.
my Kim Jong Gi video, I fucking pieced together in 20 minutes with some footage that I had from when he was in San Diego Comic-Con last. Is kicking like Van Damme, dude. It's got almost 700 views on it in just a couple days.
Nice.
It's
Sorry, I'm only smiling because there's Steve's eyeball popping out down there.
Got a
Right.
exciting.
right in Zantana.
And it wasn't my eyeball.
Oh, it was his third eye. That's
It was a
nasty
little
shit.
That's funny. So anyway, who's got a horror movie? Next week will be House of a Thousand Corpses, and then we'll have a week. We'll have a week ahead. I'll put it on the thing.
I'm putting Candyman down for Isaac's pick for me. Dude. I could do that one. Come on, Lego.
You
Give
want
me
an
a
old one, or you want a good new one, or
He wants a Dr.
a
Giggles.
bad old one?
I love Dr. Giggles. Don't talk shit about Dr. Giggles. That's a
Isn't
great
that
fucking
Sam
movie.
Raimi?
That's fucking.
No, wait, Darkman Sam Raimi.
Yeah, Darkman, dude. That's not a horror movie. That's like a cheap.
That's not horror.
That's a cheap
It
action.
was in the horror section at every video store.
I remember.
Blockbuster.
Darkman, Darkman 2, Darkman 3, Die, Darkman, Die.
Like I
miss
was
those
thinking,
days.
dude, I'm telling you, that's why as I've been watching a lot of these things, I've been kind of laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I remember this movie. I watched Piranha 3D or Double D or.
Oh, that
I
was
like,
good.
The one
Dude.
Where the
Dude.
guy's dick
Stars all
gets cut
coming
off
out
and
on
it's
it.
floating in the water.
Oh my God, I'm
that's crazy.
crying. I'm laughing my ass off at that, but the best part
And then the
dude,
fish
is
comes and eats it.
when the girl's got the fucking hair on the propeller, and homie, he's just fucking pulling. He's looking dead at her. She's like, "Please no." He's like, "Fuck you!" It's just fucking done. And her face comes off. I was like, "Bravo!" Fucking. And then fucking but the best part is the opening with the Richard Dreyfuss singing, the song from Jaws while they're sitting, show me the way to go home, and fucking the piranhas eat his ass. Dude, I was like, that's great,
fuck.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
it's my
so
peach.
good.
That's a good way to go, man. Right? A fucking piranha eating your ass.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I was and you literally see his hand come up, and he's like, I love that shit. And then the part 2, dude, because I had to watch
movie's
them
on the
back to
list.
back.
That's on the list.
Put part 2 on it. Forget the first one. Part 2 is the one. I'm gonna just sell you on this.
Not 3 Double D,
dude. Trust me.
Piranha
What's
2.
it called?
The part 2. I think part 2 is Double D. I think part 2 is Double D.
We don't. Do we want the one with the kid from Stand By Me on it?
Dude, just no. You want not that one. The other one.
It's not
This
Double
one-
D.
No, it's them in a fucking Raging Waters type place. Okay.
Oh yeah.
A
let
girl
me see.
gets one in her fucking cooter. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's in her
Piranha
body.
movie.
I saw that one.
Piranha Double D.
It's 3 Double D.
Yeah, 3 Double
It's
D.
3 Double D.
And like you think the chewing of the dick and spitting out
Okay,
the
so I'm gonna
bad,
put
like,
this. I'm gonna put this on the channel. We'll do it for like 5 days, and whichever one gets the most votes. I got Candyman and 3 Double D so far. Anybody got another one for it?
I like
Hey, do a T.
1408.
There you
Devil.
go.
1408.
Yeah.
1408. What's that?
That's
Is it
Johnny Depp,
1408?
right? Is it Johnny Depp?
That's Cusack.
Oh no,
No, it's Cusack. There we go. Yeah,
that's
he's
a
in
Hey,
good
boys,
one.
this was
Writer,
fun.
isn't
I'll
he?
catch you on the next one.
All right, Lego.
1408.
Better Lego.
1408 is cool.
Oculus,
ever-
Devil. I
You ever
like
seen
a lot of those.
Identity?
Yeah, that was a good one. But
Another
that's more
Cusack one?
of a thriller. Yeah,
I like
that
at the
one's
very
more
end
of
when
a
the little
thriller.
kid gets ready to kill her and goes, "Horse don't get a second chance."
You said Identity?
Oh, The Mist.
That's been on my list. That was one of the ones I
You
was
haven't
thinking
seen
about
it?
watching. No, I have.
You
I
haven't
have
seen it?
Yeah. No,
Oh
I have.
my god.
That's the
Have you guys
best
seen
ending.
The Mist?
Don't go into
Yeah.
the mist.
That's the best ending in the fucking. And I
The
remember
kid?
When he blows his fucking head, his family's head
Oh.
off, and they put
Oh my God.
God!
I haven't seen that since before I had kids. I don't know. Oh my god, that movie fucked me up.
dude, that was.
You know what? The Mist.
Again, that was another one. I stood up and started clapping.
Yeah, that was a good one, man.
Dude.
Definitely.
All right, Sanchez, you got one?
By Stephen King.
I
No,
like that sketch, dude. It's okay if you don't want to play late to the party, dude. You're good.
no, I don't watch.
That's-
I don't.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
doesn't like
usually,
horror movies.
I don't
Doesn't
watch
like
horror movies.
He didn't let me watch Hellraiser on Sunday. I was trying to get him to watch
Oh,
Hellraiser. He's like, no, that's too scary.
I did a review at Mo. I'm gonna work on that. Probably drop it pretty soon.
Did you guys like it?
Yeah,
I
Just-
thought it was a little bit long, but
All I
I
want to
didn't
know
hate
is,
it.
do we see Hellraiser's nipples?
Hey, this is your sketch, Isaac.
Yeah, that's mine.
This one looks nice.
I know you keep on showing these. You're fucking reminding me that I sold mine, fucker. You're probably doing it on purpose. I know.
Havok said that when he dies, I get his peaches. So fucking, that's all that matters.
I think he's talking about his peach tree out front of his house.
No,
I think he
no,
was
no.
letting you like.
I'm
Get-
gonna
get- look at his
no,
ass.
I was saying these peach nuts in your mouth, bitch.
That's some fucking. See again, dude. You just need a hug, fool. I'm gonna tell Isaac the next time he sees you to give you a hug, fool.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna be sending out a new chat thread via text that's gonna have Moses involved with it. Check out once again the links are below for the Comic Cave. I've got the link to their newest Rodney Barnes interview. It's great stuff. Links below are for the Fuzzy and the Fat Man channel, Them Bad Neighbors, and go ahead and follow Make Havoc on Instagram. That's where he's the most active at Make Havoc 24/7. Thanks again for watching, talking shit to everybody. We appreciate you, your support, and everything that you do with and for us and our channel.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Later.